Hello and welcome to the Kindred Essence Tarot and to my latest reading, which is on karma for your ex-friend. So it's pretty explanatory. Self-explanatory, I mean. So pick one of the four piles, pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. And let's get started. All right, pile number 1. Karma, what is the karma for your ex-best or your ex-friend? Okay, the King of Pentacles. Two kings, two King of Swords. Let's see what the other cards are. Ten of Wands, 6 of Cups, the Devil, and Ace of Wands. So I'm feeling that this pile is very, very poignant. Like it's very, because we've got the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords, and also purple, which is very much about royalty. So it's like this person, like it's something about them, like they're wanting to be royal, and they're resisting everybody. So like it's something about this person feels that they're very royal, or they should be royal. It's almost this person is resisting the fact that they're resisting something. They're very much, and it could be resisting the fact, this could be a very arrogant person who's resisting the fact. It's like they have all these shoulds about, okay, what I'm getting is that their karma is they feel very powerless to the people around them. They feel very powerless, and that they're not treating them as the king or the queen that they deem themselves to be. So this person, like a very narcissistic person, they could be a Leo, not that's or like somebody who feels like they have Leo and like the negative of Leo energy. Not that there's anything wrong with being Leos, because they're positive in their positive sense, but it's almost like the sense is this person feels that they should be royal. They should be royal, and they're not being royal. So they feel very like almost contemptuous of the people around them, and they're almost contemptuous, and they feel almost that the people around them are not treating them with the respect that they deserve. And it's almost, I'm hearing that they think that they should always be treated as a 10 out of 10, and the people around them are treating them, they're actually treating them all right, but they almost have such a distorted perception that they feel that they should be treated like a queen at all times, and they feel very immensely almost disgusted and disappointed at the people around them. But I'm hearing that the people around them are just treating them normally. And it's like, and I'm hearing that this person is somebody who has a very negative effect on people around them. That's what I'm hearing. It's like they're like a bad fart in the room. It's sort of like, okay, despair and cheerfulness. Like it's like this person has almost distorted, unreasonable expectations, like really arrogant, distorted expectations of the people around them, and they feel almost let down, but with people for no reason. And I'm hearing that. And how did this person treat you? I think that's connected to the trauma. How did this person, they suppressed you in some way. They suppressed. And I'm hearing that is like almost the best part of how bad they were. But they suppressed, and it's almost like they put their cloud of sickness upon you in some sort of way by suppressing you, maybe out of control, jealousy. It's almost like they made you feel share and owe. Interesting. It's like, it's almost like, okay, this is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that the attitude that they put on to you that pissed you off so much about this person, it's almost like they thought that you owed them. It's like they have the distorted, when there was no reason, you owed them when you didn't. Like this very entitled energy, share. Like it's like you owed them, but they would never share with you anything. But they somehow had this distorted perspective that that you owe them. And basically they had this haughtiness. Yeah, they had this attitude of absolute haughtiness, where they could, like, the impression is like something like, oh, they would expect to have access to all the energy of, and I'm not saying it's necessarily like this, but the energy of like, oh, they would expect to have access to all of your things, all of your time, all of your possessions. But if you wanted anything, they would be like, oh, well, that's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. Like you owe them, and you should share, and you should suppress. It's almost like they expected you to suppress everything about yourself and be at their beck and call. Like this person really has arrogant king, like we've got the king cards buried back there. Right now they're being covered, but energy, and they basically they're being this way to other people. And I'm hearing that some people that put up with it and some people don't, is what I'm hearing. And death. But I'm hearing that, okay, this is what I'm hearing with death. It's not a literal death, although maybe it could be in some cases. But it's sort of like people have had it with this person, and it's like they're not getting the message. Like they're kind of, okay, what I'm seeing is merchant, is somebody, people have, like I'm hearing you've had it with this person, obviously, because you're looking at this reading. So obviously you've had it, but it's like other people have had, and they're kind of considering how other people are considering how they can get away from this person. It's sort of like people really want to end it with this person, and it's like people that are kind of forced to put up with them, like maybe through marriage or family or work, are thinking like, how can I get, even work, it's like it touches all areas, like family, friends, work, but friends, I'm hearing they just kind of leave this person. But it's like people that are kind of like family, spouse, like work. Like it's like people that are forced to sort of be under the thumb of this person. It's like basically, or maybe they have children or a family that's sort of forced to put up with them. And I'm hearing it's, okay, when I'm child to old, I'm hearing young and old people are very tired of this person, whether they're a child of this person, a significant other, whether it's like whatever it is. It's sort of like they're tired of this person. They're tired of this person's arrogant, haughty ways, lord and haughtiness, and they want to get away. So I remember the karma is, I'm hearing with the death card, is people are thinking, how can I get away with this person? And it's like this person doesn't even know. They don't know how they can get away from this person. It's like they want to end any kind of connection what they have with this person, but it's like they want to do it safely. They want to get it, but they're kind of like, it's almost like the impression, okay, what I'm hearing is even someone might be thinking of firing this person, but they're kind of thinking like, how do I get away? Because this person's a real arrogant, like SI disturber, right? Like a shit disturber. So it's sort of like they basically, they're thinking about, oh, how do I get away from this person, but say as safely, I'm hearing the word, as safely and without consequence as possible. And it's almost like the people are being nice to this person's face, thinking, okay, how can I get away from them? How can I get away? But I'm hearing with friends, it's not difficult for friends to leave this person, because it's like, and I'm hearing friends become enemies. Like people at work become enemies. Even like this person is just making enemies left, right, and center, and it's like it's not going well because basically they want to create this. They kind of want to create this. Okay, what do they want to create? They want to create. They basically want to create, but they want it. Whatever they create, it's like fails. They absolutely. They absolutely fail at whatever, and it's because they lie to themselves or they lie to people around them. like they basically lie. And also, oh, interesting. It's almost like, and I pulled the card homosexual, and it's almost like another part of this karma is that they're living a lot in the sense of, not that there's anything wrong with being a, homosexual. We got the homosexual, but the impression I'm getting is like, okay, and I'm saying this person could be like gay, but I think it's more like, it's something in the veins of, okay, I'm hearing in some cases, like this person's really alone and wrong. That's what they feel. But it's okay. I'm hearing that this person, and this is not going to resonate with everybody. It's only a small portion. But I'm hearing that for some, this person dislikes like gay people, and part of their karma is that they're going to be so they're going to encounter that in their family or their children or something, and it's like this person's, they're very, and I'm hearing not for everybody, because not some are not like, but it's like it's a message for like one or two or three people, like it's not for but this person feels alone and wrong. Basically the karma, and I'm hearing this is the total karma, is because this person doesn't change their ways and they treat people. I'm hearing this person expects the sun and the moon from other people when they wouldn't even, they expect the sun and the moon from other people when they wouldn't even shine a reading light for another person, but they expect other people, so they have these bizarre expectations. And they're chained to something right now. Let's see, what are they chained to? What are they chained to? They're chained to, okay, I'm hearing, well, the thief. I'm hearing they're a thief. This is a big part of their personality structure, is being chained, or is being a thief. But I'm hearing being chained to something is a big part of their karma too. Okay, 9 of Cups. Okay, they're chained to this conception of their life, of like a perfect life that they will never have, is what I'm hearing. They're like chained. We're almost like, it's like they're defensive because it's like they'll never complete this perfect life, and it's almost like where everyone is at their beck and call. So I'm getting very strong narcissistic vibes from this person. It's like with the Hanged Man in reverse, it's like they want to create this life where they're basically adored and glorified, and like people, like it's like almost the impression is like they expect people to bring them fruit on a silver platter, like, and it's like they expect like extreme deference to their goals and their like to whatever they like, and having these goals, like these grandiose, and I think that's part of it too. It's like they have these grandiose goals that like involve having like a perfect life, but no one's helping them in this endeavor. But it's like, it's just they're completely insane, and it reminds me of like, and I'm not diagnosing anyone, but with NPD, one of the narcissistic personality disorders, one of the criteria is like I can't remember what it is, but it's like unreasonable, like grandiose, like extreme, I can't remember, but it's like grandiose dreams or something like that, and I can't remember what it is. You have to look up. There's 9 different criteria, but it's like this person has grandiose dreams that are not, that they are just almost delusional. Like it's good to have goals, like it's good to have goals, but like it's almost a delusional, like grandeur, like that. Oh yeah, what is it? Okay, unreasonable and unlimited fantasies of unlimited like success or something, or like it's, I forget what it is, but if you look up narcissistic personality disorder, it's one of the 9 criteria, and I'm probably not articulating it right, but it's there in the criteria. So it's like this person, they aren't getting their in thought, and it's like they're in deep in thought, and it's like And I'm hearing too, as a part of their also their karma is being false. People around them being false to them. Like it's almost like they can't trust it's like people. It gives me the sense of like people who are like, like basically oh, they're there, like people are just kind of like placating them when they're planning to sort of get away from them type thing, when they're planning to get away from them type thing. So yeah, I think we're complete. It's complete. And I'm hearing too, yeah, it should be fascinating to see what happens to this person, because they're like headed for a narcissistic collapse type thing. And that's all we've got for pile number 1. Now let's see pile number 2. Hello, pile number 2. Karma for your ex-friend, your terrible, horrible ex-friend. Okay. Oh wow. 10, 10, and 10. Oh my goodness. This is a very poignant pile. Because you notice, okay, what we have here is we've got 4 cards. I'm going to kind of move this so you can see all the cards, right? It's for the tarot readers. And okay, we've got 10 of Pentacles, Temperance, it's the major arcana, 10 of Swords, and 10 of Cups. So something is definitely happening, or has already happened, or is about to happen in this person's life. And it has to do with the lack of healing energy in their life, the lack of spiritual energy in this person's life. This person is too, like, they're almost too focused on the physical realm. They're almost too focused on, like physical appearances, right? About keeping, it's like almost about, this person's very much about, like, what do you call it? Like looking like financially well off is very important. Like if the 10 of Cups could be very much a appearance card. So 10 of Pentacles is financially, so I'm hearing that their house of cards, of pretenses, is about to fall because they didn't choose the spiritual route. And then we've got the stone here that says, if you look it up here, it says spirit. It's like they didn't choose the spiritual route. It's all about ego. And there's nothing wrong. Like I want to add, there's nothing wrong with trying to get financial abundance and even, wanting to have that. But it's just like, this person is all about physical, like about that as being too important. And about appearances, like a combination of money and appearing to have money as being, whether or not they have money or not. But I'm hearing also something about like their family losing money, and it's like they may not be too particularly rich, but it's something, part of their karma is like they're either their family or their extended family losing money and not having the security. So the Temperance and the King of Cups kind of, that's the energy. They don't have a stable, loving, like they may have been very like looking, okay, this is what I'm hearing for some. They may be kind of like looked down on people on their, like for various reasons. Like for example, somebody who looks down on homeless people or looks down on people who are in like, who need, for example, social assistance or like that kind of thing. Like they look down on people who don't have it made. And it's all very important to create this facade of having it made financially or in various ways. But I'm hearing it with a 10 of, it's interesting, there's a 10, 10, 10. So something is coming to an abrupt end because they didn't have the tempering healing energy. They didn't have like know what was really important. They didn't really have a spiritual foundation. And I'm hearing that the universe is going to force this person to go back to the drawing board. And the 5 of Cups, like this is going to be their karma, which is a very 10 of Swords, and the 5 of Cups is a very so it's sort of like they're basically being forced to go back to the drawing board. And it's almost like, okay, revival, and then we'll see some more cards. Okay, wait. So it's sort of like this person. I'm getting a very like competitive vibe to this person. Like, and there's nothing, like, I want to say there's nothing wrong with being competitive in a healthy way. There's nothing wrong with being competitive. This person, it's like this is almost too important to them, and basically like hope and messenger. So I'm hearing that, like, I keep on getting they're getting a hopeless message about their finances or something about like malady. It could be even a malady, and I don't wish that on anybody, but it's like yeah, like a malady for some, and it's sort of like this person. It's kind of, it may seem to them as a punishment, but it's actually to get their spiritual values in the right capacity, if you will. And it's sort of like this person, like they almost feel very shallow, like they don't have much spiritual and letter. Wow, messenger and letter. So it's like they're getting this message about health, something about or finances, as I'm hearing, like health, or maybe even both. And then I'm hearing like it's sort of like their parents like, I don't know, something it comes to mind is like their parents losing, like they're not having a lot of money, but thinking like losing it, and then like their parents somehow losing all their money because of some reason, and somehow I don't know how exactly how it comes about, but something their financial or security base being, and it's almost like because this person was very, but it's like a letter, a messenger, a conversation about something, like almost like I'm hearing that in some cases, like someone is scammed or something falls through, where like I don't know, like there's some element of some financial insecurity happens to them, and it's like that they were counting on, and it's like yeah, something like that. It's like something in their life will sour because it was basically based on finances. Like it was based on sorrow. So we've got sorrow. So something, because it was based on falseness. It was based on let's see, prison. And it could also be interesting. It's like something in their family, where it's like almost like some big upset, or like yeah, where they lose all their money, like they're like, okay, like I'm just getting one scenario, but their parents sell their house, and then they basically like get divorced, and then the mom basically like loses all her money to like a scam, and everything just like the whole person's, like their image, it's like image connected with finances. Like this person's very devoid of spiritual elements. They're very devoid of like, yeah, true spiritual elements, and their life is going to be blown up till they basically are forced to create a life that isn't based on a facade. And this person is like, almost what comes to mind is this person is the type of person who would look down on people who don't have the right car, who don't have the right clothing, the right name brands. It's like the kind of person who judges, like that's what I'm getting. This person's a very judgy type person who judges people for not someone who judges people for not keeping up with the Joneses, for not having that white picket fence. Like they basically judge them for doing that, for not keeping up for the Joneses. But they judge people, basically they judge their comrades, they judge people on all these frivolous, like we've got frivolous, they judge people on these frivolous spiritual values that aren't that important. Like, people shouldn't be judged on their car, their clothes, or even where they live. They should be judged on the content of their character. And because it's like the way they've judged other people for being a have-not, they've judged people too much or as how they perceive as being a have-not, if you will, and now they're going to become the very thing that they've judged. So that's the big part of their karma, is just basically losing financial security and being judged in the way that they judged other people. Having that judgment turned back on them. I hope that makes sense. Let's see, pile number 3. Hello, pile number 3. What do we have for the karma for your ex-friend? So we've got the 7 of Swords, the 3 of Cups, the Moon, the 3 of Cups. Interesting. Okay, so I'm just going to get a drink of water, and then I'm going to okay, I'm going to get some clarifiers. So we've got the 7 of Swords, 3 of Cups. It's interesting. These are very contrasting. Violate. So 7 of Swords of violate, and then the 6 from the bottom. 3, 4, 5, 6. Weary. So, okay, what is their karma? So I'm taking it that this person was a thief from you in some sort of way. This person was a thief in some sort of way, almost like it could have been, like, there's many different ways that they could have thieved or taken. I'm hearing in some cases, and it's going to sound really random, they may have stolen your liquor or stolen your weed, but I mean, it's just kind of, they stole from your emotion, they stole something, and it's sort of like this person, they did something very violating to you in some way, either for stealing something that was important to you. They did something that was almost very underhanded. Like, I see the underhanded element of this card. Something that was really got you in the heart. Like, it's like something, or it could be the totality of their character, and they did a number of different things. Like, also I'm hearing in some cases they were taking from you, and you didn't know, and you finally figured out what was happening. Like, how they were siphoning something from you. Like, it could be emotionally. It could have even been like, like they deliver something to you and they skim some off the top, and they've done that like 100 times, right? So this feels like a very kind of underhanded stealing energy. Who, like, you thought they were your friend, but they were actually your enemy, and it caused you a lot of emotion, like a lot of like anger, like even just almost rage towards this person. But I'm hearing, okay, one other thing that they've done is what else did they do? Like the Emperor. Okay, we've got the Emperor, and did we get the Lord, Emperor and Lord. So something, okay, so they abused their power against you in some way. They may have, I don't know how they did that, but they did something really untrustworthy where they abused their power. Maybe with something that they knew about you, like they knew something about you that was painful. Maybe they used it to embarrass you. Maybe maybe in some cases they did something really sneaky and nasty. Something they twisted something. I'm getting an impression, something about you that was partially true. They twisted it like a half, like a half lie, half truth. Like they made it sound like you were like the bad guy in the situation when it was really them that was the bad guy. And they twisted it, like, when someone takes something and, okay, there's a truth, and then they dial it down to, 10% true, and they add 90% to absolutely twist it, you know what I mean? Like, so Queen of Cups. So I'm hearing this is their karma. So the Queen of Cups, I'm hearing now, Weary, Violate, and Queen of Cups. So this person is, okay, let's get some more clarifiers. Let's get some more, So woman, queen, so it's probably a woman or someone with female energy. I'm hearing that, okay, let's see, expert. So I'm hearing that one of they're basically, no one believes them, nobody believes them anymore. And people, I'm hearing they made other people angry, and I'm hearing other people wish that they would just rot. They don't like this person, and they want to eliminate them from their lives. This person, and this person is very weary, because now instead of taking from other people and abusing other people's trust, it's like they're in a position where they're stuck with people who are violating and abusing their trust. And it could be even some loved ones, or it could even be a significant other. It could be somebody that they're close to, or someone that they had a love for is being very, or at one time is just being very, like almost cutting and manipulative. And we've got the Knight of Cups, which is definitely, I got the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Like, so they're kind of, they're stuck with somebody, like I'm hearing that they were a very poisonous playmate. And now they're stuck with people who are, this could be a male figure. It could be a male figure, but it's sort of like they could be stuck with somebody who's a poisonous playmate. And dislike, it's like I'm hearing that they dislike the environment they're in. They're very weary of it. Here we've got weary, and they're constantly having people betray their trust now, because they betrayed the trust of other people. And what interesting, father, woman. So it's like it got young woman, Queen of Cups, and woman. So it's sort of like they're in this toxic, untrustworthy dynamic with, I'm hearing at work, but with also like maybe the man in their life, and they feel immense anger. And it's like the anger and the violation and the taking energy that they directed from other people is now they're stuck. I'm hearing people have gotten away from this person. They've gotten away from this person, and then I heard retreat. Retreat. People have gotten away from this person, and just as I said that, I pulled a retreat. There, you see that, retreat. People are retreating from them, and I'm feeling that I'm hearing that they feel very disgraced. They're disgraced because it's like they know on some level that people, like I'm hearing people are kind of running from them, and I'm hearing in this time in history, people are up-leveling and they're understanding the danger of takers like this, the danger of narcissists like this, the danger, and people, I'm hearing that, I'm hearing it interesting, I'm hearing a message about overall what's happening in society is people are very much up-leveling. Like, it's not just you that's up-leveling, but lots of people are up-leveling in their life, and they're no longer putting up with like garbage, and that's why many people are retreating from this person, because it's like a change in the collective consciousness. It's like a change in collective consciousness, and it's sort of like people are kind of like they're like, no more. People are just like, no more. They're not putting up with women like this. They're not putting up with this kind of BS behavior anymore. And because of that, and this person feels kind of like they almost feel ashamed, because they know that people are not putting up, and they kind of know at some level it's their fault and that they're negative behavior. But they can't, it's like they don't really want to acknowledge it. They don't really want to, basically, they don't want to acknowledge it. So it's basically, and I'm hearing that I pulled the Tower. So it's sort of like the more that they resist this, the more chaos will happen. And more chaos. And this feels like a very, like the Seven of Swords energy came. This feels like a very, like, what's the word? Like a very, what's the word, yeah, I can't, sorry, it just escaped me, but yeah, it's somebody who just, a thieving type person, right? And it's just like, and untrustworthy theory, like violating, and basically, and it's catching up with them, and people are protecting their hearts and emotions from people like this. And it's sort of like they are just like, no, they're getting away from this person. So that's the karma. So yeah, that's what we've got. And now let's go into pile number 4. Hello, pile number 4. What do we have for pile number 4? We've got justice, the lovers. So, okay, let's see. Justice, the lovers, Three of Pentacles, and Wheel of Fortune. So let's see. What did this person do to you? What did this person do to you? Okay, we've got a blank card here. What did they do? Eliminate. So I'm hearing that this person, they may have traumatized you in like different ways. They may have, I'm hearing in some cases, they may have ghosted you. They may have like ghosted you in some way, but it's almost like this person, like they may have traumatized you, like, or ghost. Okay, what I'm hearing is like they were supposed to show up for something and they didn't. It may not have been just ghosting, but they basically they were supposed to like they were supposed to show up, okay, with the Ace of Pentacles, for example, like with rent money or something, or money for a particular okay, what I'm hearing is like you may have had like a project you were working on together, and then you put in your time and energy, and they just ran away. They ran into the sunset type thing. They ran into the sunset, and they left you with something. It's almost like, yeah, they may have left you, because the collaboration card, like you were collaborating on something, and then it's like you put some time and effort into it, and then they basically they kind of, it reminds me of this, like there's this restaurant I used to go to, and basically what happened was like he decided, like he basically, it was a really good restaurant, by the way. It was really tasty, but you went there and it was like, yeah, really tasty, but he just up and left, and just left everybody, like no salary was paid, no, like he just up and left when there was, like, you know, it was his restaurant. He just disappeared and just totally left the restaurant. And people like didn't know how to make money. They didn't know if they were going to get paid. But that's the energy that this person, what they did, and it's sort of like, and then let's see what else. So this person, what else did they do? I'm hearing like also very underhanded, like they may have started rumors about you, like they may, okay, this is what I'm hearing. They may have done something really treacherous and untrustworthy towards you, but they had the audacity to, they basically started rumors about you. It's like, it's almost like they had to, they knew what they did was so bad. And I'm hearing another thing, it's not going to apply to everybody, but like they may have stolen your significant other, or stolen something of great value or meaning to you, or messed something up that had great value. But it's like they know that they messed up, and instead of coming clean, they basically they basically pretend that you're the bad guy. Like it's like this person, it's almost, they have like a scammer vibe. Like they have a scammer vibe. Like they basically destroyed something for you, but then started rumors and had to save face and pretend that it wasn't like it was. So they started posturing, and even like, for example, okay, this is what like, it's almost like this person has a very distorted perception, or really like they're almost demonically possessed. But they basically, they okay, for example, just say you owed them $2,000. They'd go around telling everybody that you owed them $4,000. Like they totally flipped the lie on its head. Like you owe, like they owed you money, but they acted like, oh, they like this person didn't do enough. This person didn't like they say, oh, this person owed money, or this person didn't do enough. This person defeated me, and this person caused all the problems. Like they pretend like you caused all the problems when they were the one who caused all the problems. Okay, so that's, what is their karma for this very untrustworthy scammer like energy that I'm sensing? Okay, ending. I'm hearing endings for something. Something will end, and ending. So something. I'm hearing something that they've put a huge amount of commitment will end. Like something that they've put, like something that they love will be scammed away from them, and it's sort of like waiting. So it's sort of like, look, there will be waiting. Something, it's like something of great importance will be taken away from them, and a gift. Yeah, something like. Something of equal or greater value that they took from you or took from others. So I'm hearing, in most cases, this is not, you're not the only person that they've screwed around with. They're not the only one. So journey. So it's like a journey, and I'm hearing that it's something. It's maybe a specific message, but they were going to, like, this person or this thing that they're going to lose is basically something that's tied up in they're going to feel very betrayed by this person, because they had all these plans with this said person. They had all these plans, and let's see what else. What is also the karma? And Page of Swords. And I'm hearing another one of the karma, because I said before they really twisted the truth, and that's what Page of Swords does. So I'm hearing that this person is, people are going to twist the truth with them. They're going to twist the truth, and basically they're going to twist the truth with them, and basically they're going to, twist twist things, and they're going to find that there's rumors, even internet. It could be, this person could be actually smeared on the internet, which is not, I'm hearing, it's not necessarily a good thing, but it's like kind of like this person, they kind of deserve it. So it's sort of like, but yeah, something like that, or something. Or they're always going to be defensive, because they don't, it's like they're always going to be stuck in a state of defensiveness because of the lies that they've told about other people. They're always going to feel a sense of defensiveness. And then let's see what else. I heard something from the bottom. Sometimes I hear numbers, and then it's like from the bottom. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Danger. And I'm hearing, almost like they're being in a constant state of perpetual danger. And I'm hearing that this person has actually gone the extra mile and done something actually very dangerous, or endangered people with their lies. And that could be with not telling people their health status in some cases. Make of that what you will, but it's sort of like they've endangered other people, and because of that, they're not going to feel safe, but type thing, because of the endangerment that they've had with other people. All right, so that's all we've got. I hope you have a terrific day.